Hi, and thanks for choosing this video course. You're definitely on the right track. In this video course, I'm going to teach you what cost per action is and why you should choose cost per action as your affiliate marketing. In affiliate marketing, there are a lot of ways to make money. The most popular is by simply promoting someone's product. If they click your link and they buy, you get a commission. That's not the only way to make money online with affiliate marketing, however. An alternative method is by joining one or more CPA networks. CPA stands for cost per action, and while it may involve getting someone to buy, it also might just involve getting someone to submit an email address or sign up for a free trial of a subscription product. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, what is CPA? Well, CPA is a metric that measures how much your business pays in order to attain a conversion. Generally, your CPA will be higher than your cost per click because not everyone who clicks on your ad will go on to complete your desired action, whether it's making a purchase or filling out a form to become a lead. CPA takes into account the number of ad clicks that you need before someone converts. Cost per action means that your reader just takes a specific action. It's a form of advertising generated by a third party in which you're paid for hosting or promoting that party's ad or link. So you might now be wondering, how does it work? Well, it sounds remarkably like affiliate marketing, doesn't it? But there are some vital differences to learn right away. First of all, both rely on internet marketers to promote their products. The biggest difference between the two lies in CPA emphasis on its affiliates generating leads rather than sales. It's usually less labor-intensive. You don't have to do the sort of ongoing promotion affiliate marketing needs. And in case you're wondering what I mean by generating leads, that means having site visitors act by filling out a form with some sort of personal contact information. Start simply at first with email and zip code cost per action ads. As your skills grow, add in cost per acquisition to promote high-ticket items. So why should you choose CPA over banner advertising, AdSense, and most other affiliate marketing strategies? Well, there are two things you need to know before we go into this chapter: attention and conversion. Attention. Many brand advertisers mainly seek attention from the users. Because attention is difficult to measure, various other measures such as impressions, click-throughs, or other actions can be used as proxies for attention. Conversion. A conversion is defined as any action that directly brings in some revenue. This often means buying a product from the advertiser's website. However, there can be many other types of conversions depending on the type of advertiser. The first reason would be CPA is higher on the value chain. In order to make the most money from your site, you want to get as high up as you can on the value chain. On the other hand, selling your own product, promoting targeted affiliate products, and CPA offers tend to put you higher on the chain. Keep in mind that physical products have 2 to 10 times more hands in the pot, such as distributors, warehouses, and suppliers. That's why Amazon associates only make $100 when someone buys a $2,500 laptop. The other thing that's nice about CPA is that you don't need to disfigure your site with AdSense blocks or banner ads. You seamlessly integrate CPA offers into your site. This means you run a clean, professional, branded site without CTR, CPCs, and RPMs. Next is the trust requirement. In the PPM model, as in traditional magazine advertisement, the advertiser needs to trust the publisher to count the number of impressions on their ad. The situation's better than the PPC model, but still various technical difficulties produce discrepancies between the click statistics on the publisher side and on the advertiser side. In the CPA model, this issue is completely eliminated, as it's the advertiser who counts the number of actions. Clearly, the CPA model is a more expressive bidding language than the PPC model. It's not hard to construct examples to show that if an advertiser can't change his bid too frequently, which is often caused by the burden of frequently updating bids are too high for the advertiser or the limits imposed by the publisher. This expressiveness can result in a higher utility for the advertiser. Also, CPA is risk-free for advertisers. If you want to promote an app, you'll only pay whenever your goal is reached. For example, someone's installed your app. If you have a budget for marketing, you'll make sure that you'll only spend it in case the defined success point's reached. You may also choose to pay when a high level of interaction is fulfilled, such as the user has successfully completed one level of a game. However, you need to be aware that marketing on CPA is more like sending out your sales team, whereas marketing on CPM networks is massive advertising. If you're hoping for a blast, CPA is not going to do it. It's going to find you a small but more reliable number of contacts. Hi, and thank you for choosing this video course. Today, I'll be teaching you about the CPA network application. But first, what are CPA networks? CPA networks are effectively the middlemen in the process of CPA marketing. On one side, they negotiate deals with advertisers like eHarmony and Netflix who are looking to buy leads. They also help these advertisers set up their CPA offers. On the other side, they manage all the affiliates in their network who are looking to make a commission by getting traffic to the CPA offers and getting leads for the advertisers. The CPA networks are thus facilitators. CPA networks also take care of the tracking and cash flow between the advertisers and the affiliate. They track which affiliates are earning commission, and they get money from the advertisers for these leads and then pay out the money to the affiliates. The CPA networks make a small cut of each transaction, and that's how they make their money. For example, if Netflix is willing to pay $20 per lead, the CPA network may pay the affiliate $19 per lead and keep $1. However, the reason to have an application process is because there are many CPA marketers who scam and deceive people into filling their CPA offers. After learning about the CPA network, you should now find a good CPA offer to insert into your website. While doing this, you should find an offer that fits the needs and wants of your website traffic. For example, if you have a website about gaming, then the CPA offers you have to incorporate into your website should also be related to gaming. In order to easily accomplish this, you could use some search engine websites solely designed for finding CPA offers. Two of the most prominent sites like this are OfferVault and ODigger. You only have to enter the keyword, and then the results related to your keyword will be displayed. So for instance, if you searched games on those sites, CPA offers related to games will be displayed. Now after the search, everything doesn't end there. The search usually gives you additional details that you can use to learn more about the CPA network and the details that you need to help you apply for a CPA network. This information includes the type of traffic that the CPA offer allows you to use and the actions that the visitors of your site need to do in order for you to earn the commission. Next, in order to join a CPA network, you will need to fill out an online application. This usually is pretty straightforward and does not vary much from one company to another. You will be asked to provide your name or company name, your mailing address, email address, phone number, and generally some form of tax ID, like your Social Security number or an Employer Identification Number, or EIN. You'll also be asked to provide the URL of one or more of your websites. Sometimes there are a couple of additional questions regarding the kind of business you have and what method you plan to use to drive traffic to the company's offers. After you submit your application, there's also a phone call involved. However, if you're in a hurry, there's actually no harm in you reaching out to the network by yourself first. Even though many networks will reach out to you, it's good practice to try reaching out to the network first. Some networks approve or disapprove applications without ever doing a phone screen. You can sometimes find a contact phone number at the network's website you're applying to. When you call or reach out to the network, you should ask to speak with somebody regarding a recent application you've submitted. You should call within 24 hours of submitting the application. And when you speak to the appropriate person, just explain that you submitted your application and wanted to make sure that they received it because you're looking to promote their offers. And then let them know that they're able to reach out to you if they have any questions about the application. In many cases, they will review your application right on the spot and either accept or deny you or ask a few questions about how you plan to promote their offers. As I mentioned earlier, you can reach out to them first or wait for the network to reach out to you through phone screening. The phone screening is when the network will call you and ask you a few short questions to make sure you're not doing anything sketchy. Some networks just pick and choose who they decide to call and automatically accept or deny. This is a measure they do to prevent fraudsters. The phone questions should not take more than 2 or 3 minutes to complete. And the questions that you will be asked by the CPA network are usually the same, and the answers you give can be fairly standard and generic. Below are some sample questions that you're likely to be asked. Questions like, how did you hear about us? How do you plan to promote our offers? How long have you been involved in internet marketing? What category or niche do you usually work in? Do you offer incentives? How much do you spend on advertising? Do you work with any other CPA networks? These are the questions you'll likely be asked, and they're not very difficult. Just print out the questions and the answers above and have them on hand for when the phone call comes. You will discover that most of the time you'll be accepted on the spot, and within minutes you can be searching for offers to promote. Hello, and thanks for choosing this video course. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to get accepted by CPA networks. This part of joining a CPA network is usually considered by most people the trickiest part. Of course, the CPA network wants to make sure that your website deserves to take part in affiliate marketing, and that your website is capable enough to generate leads so that cash will be earned. The information you provide on the CPA network through the questions they usually ask are their basis for either accepting or rejecting you. Below are the pointers that you should always keep in mind to increase your chances of being accepted by a CPA network. When you fill out an application form, you'll surely be required to provide your contact details. When you do this, make sure that you're honest and provide your true contact details. You should also give them the contact information that you will most likely be available at all the time. For example, when they ask for your phone number, you should give them the number of the phone that you always bring with you so that you'll always be available once they need to contact you. If you're paying for mobile internet and you're always online, then you also want to give them your contact email to make yourself easily accessible. The same thing goes with filling out information regarding your home or office address. You should give your true and correct home or office address. The CPA network will need to mail you at times, and there may be times that the mail is important. Therefore, giving your true home address is very important. You should also provide your website details. Such details include the domain of your website, the web host that hosts your site, and the overview of your site. The domain of your website is simply the name of your website. For example, the domain of Facebook is facebook.com. The domain of Google is google.com, and the domain of YouTube is youtube.com. The web host of your website is the one that's hosting your site. They will be the one that limits the storage space of your site and other similar online tasks. You may be using the web host called DreamHost from dreamhost.com, since it's one of the most popular and widely used web hosts by website publishers. Last, you should also provide pertinent information and an overview of your website. So for example, if you have a website about beauty products, you should say to the CPA network that your website focuses mainly on beauty products like nail polish, makeup, and more. There are times where the CPA network you're applying for asks about traffic and usual visitors of your website. In most cases, the CPA network will focus on this part, knowing the real people who might become leads. If this is the case, you should answer carefully. One suggested answer is to tell the CPA network that you make use of SEO to drive traffic to your website. You should tell them that you drive traffic through high-quality content and not just keywords. Another answer is that you're selling some affiliate products on your website and that you think you may be able to increase your sales through CPA marketing. You may also say that you're posting content about the CPA network's niche and that it will be a huge advantage for both of you to incorporate CPA offers into your website. Most importantly, you should provide specific answers to the CPA network. Do not give broad or general answers, since they'll feel that there's something that they're missing in your answers. When applying to a certain CPA network, you should also give some additional information to make your application form a lot more interesting to read and appealing. For example, if you want to give information about the certain niche that you're working on, then give specific details about it. For example, if your niche is all about gaming, then don't give general information, like your website's all about action and adventure or survival horror gaming. You should rather say that you work with games that are mostly tutorials about Facebook games, and that you also utilize Facebook marketing. If you're asked about other CPA networks you've been working with, then do say to them, truly, the ones you're working with. Dishonest answers may be turned down easily. If you're new at this, and you're already applying to the most prominent CPA networks, you may first try to apply to the smaller CPA networks to build your reputation. The CPA network may also ask you about your techniques and ways that you're promoting your website or promoting offers and generating leads. You may tell them that you're doing this by using search engine optimization or search engine marketing to drive traffic into your site, as well as to promote the ranking of your website in the search engines. Through these, you'll be able to promote the CPA offers on your website. You may also tell them about the other ways you use to advertise. For example, you create separate landing pages for ads, or that you make use of Google AdWords. No matter what the question is, you should always answer specifically and creatively. Hello, and thanks for choosing this video course. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can find cost per action offers, also known as CPA offers, that you can promote on your site to make money as an affiliate. Here's a little breakdown of how CPA marketing works, and it's not that different than how other affiliate marketing programs work. Basically, someone visits your site. They click on a special affiliate link on your site. They land on a landing page, and they fill out an offer. When that offer's filled out, you, as the affiliate, get paid. What really separates CPA marketing from most other forms of affiliate marketing is that this offer is typically free. Usually, they're asking for a lead for something like insurance, or maybe an online degree, or they're signing up for some contest. Typically, this offer doesn't cost the user any money. First and foremost, you actually need to check out your site as just a heads up for what types of people tend to visit your site. You don't necessarily have to worry about matching the perfect offer with your audience. Your site has a certain segment that makes up the largest part of your site. That's important to keep in mind because sometimes you won't find CPA offers that fit with your site's theme, but they might fit with your site's audience and their demographic. It's something to pay attention to. Your next step is to head to a site called offervault.com, which is basically a search engine for CPA offers. Let's say that you had a site about personal finance. You could put a keyword like finance into the search field, but you could also put things like insurance, loans, credit, things that describe some other things that your audience might be interested in. First, you want to put in more of a broad keyword like finance and click on search. Then check out the offers that OfferVault shows you. I'm going to walk you through all the information that comes up when you do a search on OfferVault right now. The next thing to look at is the payout, which is how much you get paid for every conversion. The type is just whether it's a lead, which is where someone signs up or fills out a form, versus the sale, which is where someone actually makes a purchase. The category is obviously the different categories that the offer falls under. The last update is when is the last time that offer has been updated. Don't be too concerned if it's been a month or two. If you see an offer there for maybe more than a year that hasn't been updated, it's likely that offer actually isn't active anymore. However, an important issue before you sign up to the offer is to click on Full Landing Page Preview to take a look at basically what your traffic will be seeing when they click on your affiliate link. You just want to make sure the landing page looks legit, because if it looks shady, then the chances are it's not going to convert very well for you. You want to look at the design. Does the design look clean and professional? Are there any trust symbols? Do all the links work? Just basic things like that. Look at it from a third-person perspective. If it looks shady and it looks like something you wouldn't fill out yourself, it's very likely that your traffic won't fill it out either. If the offer does look good and it looks like something that you'd want to promote, your next step is to join the network that runs that offer. And that information is at the bottom of the information page at OfferVault. Also, I would advise you to check out the network, copy the name of the network, and then head over to AFFpaying.com, which is an affiliate network review site. Paste the name of the network that you're interested in joining into the search field and click on the magnifying glass button. When you see the network that you're interested in joining in the search results, click on the link in the search results. This page can give you a lot of information about the affiliate network, including their payment frequency, their payment methods, or referral commission. Besides this, what you really want to pay attention to is the rating distribution. If you see something like this, it means that it's a legit network that you can join. There's a lot of 5 stars, a lot of 4 stars, and just a couple of 1 and 2 stars, which is normal. If you head a network page on AFF Offers and you see that there's very few 5 and 4 stars and a lot of 1 and 2 stars, it's a huge red flag. And I wouldn't recommend joining that network and promoting their offer. Once you see a rated distribution that looks something like this, go ahead and join the network. And once you're approved, you can start running the offers on your site. Do you want to improve your lead generation efforts? Would you like a full pipeline of qualified leads? I'm sure you would. The problem is, many companies spend most of their budgets on things that drive massive amounts of traffic to their sites, like PPC ads, or social media and email marketing. And this is great, but what happens with visitors when they click on the ad or link in an email? If they land on the company homepage, then you've already failed. With so much investment in traffic, many forget the second part of lead generation, conversions. That's where landing pages come in. They help convert more traffic into qualified leads. And so, in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a lead capture page. A lead capture system consists of 2 important elements, which are landing pages and email cultivation. But as for today, I'm going to talk more about landing pages. First of all, what is a landing page? A landing page is a web page that allows you to capture a visitor's information through a lead capture form, which is also known as a conversion form. A good landing page will target a particular audience, such as traffic from an email campaign promoting a particular ebook, or visitors who click on a pay-per-click ad promoting your webinar. You can build landing pages that allow visitors to download your content offers, like ebooks, white papers, webinars, etc., or redeem other marketing offers such as free trials, demos, or coupons for your product. Creating landing pages allows you to target your audience, offer them something of value, and convert a higher percentage of your visitors into leads, while also capturing information about who they are and what they've converted on. Headlines are the first thing that visitors are likely to see when they land on your page, so having a clear and concise one is critical. Use your headline to sum up your offer as clearly as possible. If it's an ebook, say it's an ebook. If it's a coupon, say it's a coupon. What kind of ebook or coupon is it? What will visitors who convert on your page receive? Why is this coupon beneficial? Answer these core questions so visitors quickly understand the basics of what the page is for. Busy people frequently scan through a sales page that has captured their attention. They want to gather the essence of the content and offer so that they can make a quick decision. Is this interesting enough to read through, or shall I just jump in? If your offer is strong and very relevant, they may read the entire page. People who are interested in your offer and prefer details just might read every single word of your letter, provided, of course, that it's not boring. Also, offering a bonus doesn't hurt. It's good for you to show your client what they can get or what value you can offer to them. It is important to establish the relationship among you and your potential client. Let's face it, most people like to be told what to do. A clear call to action, or CTA, is what makes a good landing page great, and more importantly, it will make you more money. The psychology behind the concept has been studied for years, proving the importance of the infamous CTA. Your chances of success will increase greatly when you make your message practical, personal, and memorable by telling them exactly what to do and how to do it through a clear CTA. Offering benefits seems to give marketers the most trouble. By simply explaining what a product is or what it does, people will be chomping at the bit to buy it, right? Wrong. Customers want to know how they're going to benefit from giving you their money, time, or email address. Benefits are about the buyers. They are the "what's in it for me" or "how is it going to make my life better" aspect of whatever you're trying to sell. Think about how important benefits are to you when you're considering a job, an insurance change, etc. They are the reason you make the decision that you make. They are also going to be the motivation for your customer. Do not cut the importance of benefits short. Hi, and thanks for choosing this video course. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create your call to action button. The main point of a call to action button is to get visitors to do something. it's important to gain at least a basic understanding of how color, scale, and other factors influence the conversion rate of a call to action. The concepts here are not complicated, but they do take a bit of forethought and planning to create the most effective call to action button possible within a given design. In fact, a call to action button can serve a variety of functions. As I've mentioned, the main purpose is to get a visitor to your site and to do something. So, what exactly is that something? Well, that something could be adding a product to their shopping cart, or downloading something, requesting information, or just about anything else. Due to such varied purposes, a lot of consideration has to go into what exactly the button aims to achieve. The type of site, the target market, and the desired action can all play a role in how to design the best call to action button possible. In order to create a call to action button on a PC, there are some steps you will need to take. First, open the template that you want to use from PowerPoint, and then edit the text as required. You can adjust alignment as needed, but for overall consistency within your website, you should not adjust font size. You can experiment with center, right, and left alignment. However, you should always ensure you have equal spacing from the edges on all four sides. After that, open the appropriate icon file in PowerPoint. Find an icon that relates to your content and then copy and paste the icon into your CTA in the template. When you've completed your CTA, choose File, and then choose Save As. In the Save As type field, choose JPEG. A pop-up window will appear, and all you need to do is just click on the Save button. Now you're able to choose every slide or current slide as appropriate. To create a call to action button on a Mac, the steps are almost the same. First, you need to open the template you want to use from PowerPoint and then edit the text as required. Then adjust the alignment as needed, but always make sure that you have equal spacing from the edges on all four sides. Same thing as a PC user, you should not adjust the font size. This is to maintain the overall consistency of your website as a whole. Now, open the appropriate icon file in PowerPoint and find an icon that relates to your content. Then, copy and paste the icon into your CTA in the template. If the icon is positioned over the text, all you need to do is select the icon and then choose Arrange and click on the Send to Back option. When you've completed your CTA, go to File and then click on Save as a Picture. In the Format field, choose JPEG and then click on the Options. You should select Save Current Slide Only or Save Every Slide under Save Slides as Graphic Files. In the Width field, enter 220, and in the Height field, enter 87. And now you're good to go. Knowing how to create is never enough. You need to create a call to action button that works. So I'm going to give you some tips in creating a call to action button. First, your call to action button should be a color, preferably not white, gray, or black. It should be a color that stands out. The number of color combinations, gradients, shadows, fonts, kerning, borders, and other options is infinite. But things that you should take note besides the color are it needs to stand out from the background. It needs to be attention-grabbing, and you got to make sure that it does not clash with the background. Also, you will need to keep your call to action button simple. Testing has proven that the best performing buttons are those that have a simple statement and few design frills. Simplicity, of course, doesn't mean boring. You can still fire it up with great colors, sizzling copy, and high-octane design. Another important thing is that bigger is not always better. Make sure your button is a sensible size. The whole point of the button is to make people click on it, so make it easy for them to do so. If you make it too big, too odd, or unnatural, people may not have the intention to click on it. The button needs to be big enough to click comfortably. Button copy is like the knockout punch. It has to be a straight, hard, packed with power jab in just the right place. You are not spilling words all over. Instead, you're choosing just a few words very carefully. The button copy should be readable at a simple glance. If it takes more than 1 second to read, it's way too long. Call to action buttons work in a way that you have prepped the user with messages, colors, codes, placement, and a suggested intent based on the flow of the page. And now, what they really need is to simply glance at the button to just be pushed over the edge. Last but not least, button copy is not throwaway copy. It's one of the most important few words on your page. Do not use submit in your button copy. Testing has shown that the word submit has a low click-through rate. Use timing words such as now, which often helps to rush people into action. Another word is today. As long as people feel a bit urgent, you have accomplished your goal. Hello and welcome. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to automate your CPA income with follow-up emails. With this feature, you can plan a series of emails ahead and schedule them in order, and Aweber will take care of the rest for you. So you can spare your time and do other important tasks while Aweber will send them the follow-up emails automatically. So let's get started. Log into your Aweber account, and you'll see the Messages button at the top left-hand side of the page. Move your cursor to the button, and you will see a drop-down menu. Choose the follow-up series option in the drop-down menu. It will lead you to this page. As you can see here, there are three options: drag and drop email builder, plain text message, and code your own HTML. You can choose the one that you usually use to upload emails, but in this case, I'm going to choose plain text message as an example. When you're in this page, the first thing that you'll see is the subject line box. Enter the subject line and type the email in the large box below your subject line. And when you're done with it, click on Save and Exit and wait for it to load. And then you'll see this page. Click on the Send options and choose the option to add this draft to your follow-up series. You want to click Click Tracking because this feature enables you to keep an eye on the open rate. And then click on Add to Follow-up Series. And there you go, your first follow-up email. To create a second email, move your cursor to Create a Message and click on Plain Text Message again. It will lead you to the page where you'll fill in your subject line and write your email just like before. Enter the subject line in your email, and once you're done, click on the Save and Exit button. And you will be directed back to this page. And do the same thing. Click on Send Options and then Add to Follow-up Series. The pop-up box is now different from the first one. You need to state how many days after the previous email you would want to send out the second one. If you have a monthly follow-up email series, change the number to 30 so that your second email will be sent 1 month later. If you want it to send after 1 week, change the number to 7. The number can vary depending on your schedule. On the same page, there is a Send Window feature. You can deliver your message on certain days and times. For example, if you want the email to be sent on weekdays only, click on the box from Monday to Friday. You can also set the time interval between 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. For your information, statistics have showed that weekdays from 9 to 12 is the time when most people will check their email. So it's highly recommended that you choose this interval to send your email. If you've planned to use this feature, this would be a reference for you. Moving on, you've noticed that there are another two options below the table. The first one is send messages based on each subscriber's local time, and you may want to enable this because you wouldn't know exactly where your subscribers are. If you send the emails merely according to your own time zone, you might lose some subscribers. The second option is apply these days and times to all messages, and this is totally optional depending on your schedule. In this example, I'm going to put 30 days under the interval. In addition, click on Send Messages based on each subscriber's local time. Most importantly, click the Click Tracking and then click on Add to Follow-up Series. And there you have it. You've just set up your follow-up email series. If you want to have more in your series, just repeat the steps and that'll do it. Thanks for watching. MLM survival. Let's face it, the world out there is like a jungle. More particularly, so is the MLM world. It would be easy to say, since it's that difficult, let's just forget about the whole MLM or network marketing deal in the first place. The basis of network marketing is building networks of people who buy and sell products. What better way to build a network of people than on the ultimate worldwide network, the internet? According to Internet World Stats, as of 2006, there were more than 1 billion people online worldwide. It's no wonder that the internet is the place to go to build a network marketing business. The benefits to building your business online are extensive. You can work in shorts and a t-shirt. You can only talk with people who are highly interested. Your business is working for you 24/7. Your maintenance costs are low, and it's easy to expand internationally. Most important, anyone can do it. You don't have to be a computer genius to find success. First of all, it gives you passive income. What does passive income stand for? Passive income is an income received on a regular basis with little effort required to maintain. It's closely related to the concept of unearned income. This is one of the few most viable methods of earning a residual income for effort you invest in. Unlike other residual income vehicles like providing a service or membership sites, you don't have to have your own product. Secondly, network marketing takes almost the same effort as affiliate marketing, only better. Contrary to popular opinion, doing online network marketing takes about the same effort as promoting affiliate programs. However, unlike typical affiliate programs, you get paid over and over again. Plus, you can ride on multi-tier commissions generated from your downlines. The best part about online network marketing is it beats traditional network marketing. Most conventional network marketing companies are marketed the traditional way, which is meet prospects face-to-face. But with the internet, you can find prospects without leaving your home. Just by sitting in front of your computer with a nice cup of coffee, you are earning. How awesome is that? Furthermore, it's easier to automate and scale your online network marketing business. Everything is digital, so you can save your effort, time, and money all at the same time. No man is an island in this world. Uplines will always be there to help, but the attitude to be adopted is that I'm in a business for myself, but not by myself. Since I'm in business for myself, I'm the master of my fate. I create my own luck, and I'm the author of my own book. It all boils down to me. Having an upline to help you is considered a bonus. If you were to run a traditional business, would you expect other people to open shop for you and close the shop for you? The same thing goes in MLM. Thus, in this video, I'm going to touch on how to determine the right company to join. So without further ado, let's get into the topic. No one has succeeded in any industry without learning, and MLM is no different. It is the upline's responsibility to guide, train, teach, and motivate the downline. New people in MLM without guidance are like sheep wandering into a wild forest. What are their chances of survival? It's no wonder 95% of network marketers fail to break even. The upline must lead them, empower them, but must never spoon-feed them. Uplines must not be abused. If you give a man a fish, he will feed himself for a day. But if you teach him to fish, he will feed himself for a lifetime. I won't recommend any network marketing company in particular, but I'm here to offer some guidance and a checklist for you to consider before committing yourself to any online network marketing company. The management team is the backbone of your business. They are your suppliers and your collection agents all in one. How can you survive in the network marketing industry if your suppliers are not delivering the goods on time or the company has a cash flow problem? In order to choose the right company with the right management team, you must do your due diligence on these factors. Their track record. Is the network marketing company backed by a solid track record? Is the team here to stay? There are some network company owners who build and burn and build again. You don't want to invest interest in a company that's there today but gone tomorrow. The vision. Does the company have a solid vision, and are they actively working towards that vision? The capacity to expand. Sometimes, when a new startup company is expanding, they might run into cash flow problems when their sales volume increases. They need to build more warehouses, deal with shipments, and pay more commissions and bank loans when more and more orders are taken. Just because the teams are growing and the sales are coming in doesn't mean the company is able to cope. The plan is very important. It shows how much work you need to do to get paid this much. All marketing plans have their own advantages and disadvantages. Different companies offer different margins for their products. The key to remember in margin comparison, if the company pays the distributor too low, you might not survive. If the margin's too exorbitantly high, you might earn a lot, but your retail customers will suffer and the business might not be long-term. There are many types of compensation plans out there. Some of them are so complex that it requires a degree in mathematics to figure out how much money you will get in your next commission check. Some people tend to neglect compensation plans. They feel that this is not important at the initial stages. But if you're not very clear how to place your downlines, you will lose a lot of income, and in some cases, some of your downlines will lose vested interest if you fail to place the right people under them. Remember, losing 10% may not seem like a big amount, but when you calculate in the long run, your sales volume could total up to thousands. And it's even worse when it's not your income, because if you cause your downlines to lose money due to poor planning, then you'll lose the trust in your leadership, which is something money can't buy back. Unilevel plans are one of the oldest compensation plan structures in the world, and their calculation is very straightforward. Basically, you're able to sponsor as many people as you can, and you can draw commissions up to a certain level. In other words, unlimited width, limited depth. A person in a Unilevel plan should focus on building as many team leaders as possible. Sponsor up to 4 to 5 people and focus on helping them build their groups, rather than building for them. After all, there are only 5 days in a week, so helping one at a time is enough to keep one's hands full. Don't build too wide to the point that you can't help your people, and they are left all alone. The concept of breakaway, or in other words, stair-step plans, is similar to the Unilevel structure, but the payment and building structure is a bit different. You usually achieve this creating or helping your downline to create sales volume. Once you achieve a certain rank, you can override commissions up to infinity levels. Just like the Unilevel plan, you must focus on creating leaders in your front line, those that you directly sponsor, because it's worthless to have a large width of front line when they are not producing anything. Matrix plans are often even more complex than the other plans above, but basically you will need to fill a number of units in a matrix style, consisting of a fixed width and depth. In the case above, it is a 2x2 matrix. When a matrix is filled, you'll be given a new account that you can use to build a new matrix and can earn more money. Binary plans and building structures are usually more complex because you are only allowed to have a width of 2 and place the people you sponsor under your downlines. In other words, 2 width, unlimited depth. In a binary plan, you often have to balance both sides of your groups by ensuring that the volume produced on the left group is almost the same as the right group. Placements of downline must always work towards balancing, and you have to think not only about yourself, but for your downline as well. Hello, and welcome to this video course. In this video, I'm going to touch on the pros and cons of network marketing. The basic structure of a network marketing business is similar to that of any established corporation, where you are your own boss and are solely responsible for your actions. These type of businesses are not only highly profitable, but are also more exciting, as you will be able to reach out to an ever-increasing number of network participants coming from varied backgrounds and locations. You will not be alone in your initiatives, as all the network participants will strive together to achieve a common goal. In such businesses, there is no end to opportunities, as you can continue to earn profits as long as your network keeps growing. The network's growth mostly depends on personal recommendations and not on advertising or marketing. Your benefits will increase with an increase in the number of new members joining the network, meaning that you will have your lasting passive income compared to income generated by affiliate marketing and one-time sales. Plus, with the internet, you can join more than one network marketing company and not restrict yourself to just one. These types of businesses are preferred because they allow you to take risks without costing you thousands of dollars. You just have to try it once to find out whether it works for you or not. Even if you do not succeed, it will not affect your finances because, just like the entry costs, the exit costs are also negligible. The best part of these businesses is that even after exiting the business, you will continue to receive residual income and the applicable tax benefits. However, you need to understand that every business does have its cons. Nothing is perfect. As for network marketing, you need to accept that you don't truly own the business. You are a distributor regardless of your level within the company. Also, like every other business, it takes time to grow your downlines before you see geometric growth in your network and income. The startup costs that you will be required to pay may be small, but are nevertheless necessary, and you have to make it available at the time of starting the business. You need to decide well in advance the time you are willing to dedicate to your new business. These businesses are not like the typical 9-to-5 job, and you may have to allocate a lot of time at the start for developing the desired network base. You need to conduct proper research for gathering information about available options, such as the markets that can be targeted and the available networking channels. You also need to make available the necessary infrastructure such as computers and other communication devices. For most people, online MLM has a negative connotation to it. Despite so, direct selling remains one of the fastest growing industries. Network marketing businesses offer unlimited profitability and job satisfaction. If you have the passion to make it to the top without taking too many risks, then network marketing is probably the best option for you. The best thing is that it's expected to grow even more popular by the years. Hello, welcome, and thanks for choosing this video course. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to promote your online ML business the right way. As you know, promoting a business has its own techniques to be used, and not every business shares the same promoting techniques. So, it's important for you to understand your business style and also your target audience. So without further ado, let's begin. First is your follow-up series. From day one in your online MLM business, you should start building a list. The money is in the list. I'm talking about building an email list of people who give you permission to contact them. You need to start collecting names and emails in your autoresponder right from the day you start. The sooner you start building a list, the better off you'll be. An autoresponder is simply a software program that lets you automatically create, edit, and manage an email list. And once you have your capture page set up for your business, you need to sign up for an autoresponder service so you can start building a list. In this case, I would strongly recommend Aweber. Why? Well, it's because they're reasonably priced and they have a high deliverability rate. Once you sign up for the autoresponder service, you'll copy and paste a code from your autoresponder onto your capture page. This creates a form where people can type in their name and email and automatically be added to your list. In addition, you can schedule your emails. Once someone signs up for your list, they will automatically start getting your emails at the frequency that you choose. You can choose whatever frequency you want. But don't spam. Spamming will only annoy your subscribers and drift them away from you. I suggest you send at least 2 emails per week. That way you keep in touch with your prospect on a regular basis, so they won't forget about you and yet they won't get annoyed. Most people don't have the idea that they should create their own website to promote their business. But I have to tell you this, if you spend some time getting the idea of creating a website and doing some SEO, you can actually get very high quality leads from all over the world. Millions of people all over the world search Google for things that your company is selling. You need to optimize your website in such a way that your website appears on the very first page of Google when customers are searching for keywords. And of course, you need to include your company details in your website so that people will visit your website, read about your company, and if they're interested, they'll contact you for further details. Another important thing is the landing page of your website. A good landing page will attract more interest in people. When it comes to building your online MLM business, everything starts with a landing page. A landing page is a one-page website that's designed to capture a prospect's attention and entice them to give you their name and email. A good landing page has a headline, a few key benefits, a call to action, and sometimes a video. You should not use more than 120 words on a page, and you should not have other links on the page. Another good way to promote your business is through comments and forums on other MLM topics. You need to find blogs who've written articles on online network marketing. And you need to leave a good comment along with your company details and contact number so that others can see this and contact you. Many people try to promote their MLM companies through the comment section. So in this way, you can search Google for online network marketing sites and leave your comments on the sites so that people will find you through search. Another way to promote online is through online network marketing forums. There are hundreds of high-traffic forums on network marketing. You can search Google with keywords like online network marketing, and you can join these forums and contribute questions and answers. You can promote your business either through signature links or in the question answers. Furthermore, you can create a Facebook page with the name of your company. And then you need to promote your Facebook page so that people will like it. You should use a professional profile photo and profile description in your page. Using a proper profile photo is very important in convincing people. Design a legit-looking graphic for your company. It will make a huge difference, trust me. Also, you can use paid features of Facebook advertising to boost your post. You can get thousands of potential fans for just a few dollars. Remember, more Facebook fans means more conversions. Besides, you should also start commenting with your company account and be active in any related groups or pages. Leaving your company details in the comment doesn't do any harm. In fact, people who are interested in your company will eventually come to you. But of course, you need to be helpful in commenting in the first place. If you're able to give proper answers to resolve problems, then you're earning people's trust. Do you want to improve your lead generation efforts? Would you like a full pipeline of qualified leads? I'm sure you would. The problem is, many companies spend most of their budget on things that drive massive amounts of traffic to their site, like PPC ads, social media, and email marketing. This is great, but what happens with visitors who click on an ad or link in an email? If they land on the company homepage, you've already failed. With so much investment in traffic, many forget the second part of lead generation, conversions. That's where landing pages come in. They help convert more traffic into qualified leads. And so in this video, I'm going to show you how to create a lead capture page. A lead capture system consists of two important elements, which are the landing page and email cultivation. But for today, I'm going to talk more about the landing page. First of all, what is a landing page? A landing page is a web page that allows you to capture a visitor's information through a lead capture form, aka a conversion form. A good landing page will target a particular audience, such as traffic from an email campaign promoting a particular ebook, or visitors who click on a pay-per-click ad promoting your webinar. You can build landing pages that allow visitors to download your content offers, like ebooks, white papers, webinars, etc., or redeem other marketing offers such as free trials, demos, or coupons for your product. Creating landing pages allows you to target your audience, offer them something of value, and convert a higher percentage of your visitors into leads, while also capturing information about who they are and what they've converted on. The first thing that visitors will likely see on your landing page is your headline, so make sure you have a clear and concise headline. That's critical. Use your headline to sum up your offer as clearly as possible. If it's an ebook, say it's an ebook. If it's a coupon, say it's a coupon. What kind of ebook or coupon is it? What will visitors who convert on your page receive? Why is this coupon beneficial? Answer these core questions so visitors quickly understand the basics of what this page is for. Busy people frequently scan through a sales page that's captured their attention. They want to gather the essence of the content and offer so they can make a quick decision. Is this interesting enough to read through, or shall I just jump in? If your offer is strong and very relevant, they may read the entire page. People who are interested in your offer and prefer details just might read every single word of your letter, provided, of course, that it's not boring. Also, offering a bonus doesn't hurt. It's good for you to show your client what they can get or what value you can offer to them. It's important to establish the relationship among you and your potential client. Let's face it, most of the people like to be told what to do. A clear call to action is what makes a good landing page great, and more importantly, it will make you more money. The psychology behind this concept has been studied for years, proving the importance of the infamous CTA. Your chances of success will increase greatly when you make your message practical, personal, and memorable by telling them exactly what to do and how to do it through a clear CTA. Offering benefits seems to give marketers the most trouble. By simply explaining what a product is or what it does, people will be chomping at the bit to buy it, right? Wrong. Customers want to know how they're going to benefit from giving you their money, time, or email address. Benefits are about the buyers. They are the "what's in it for me" or "how's it going to make my life better" aspect of whatever you're trying to sell. Think about how important benefits are to you when considering a job, an insurance change, etc. They are the reason you make the decisions that you make. And they're also going to be the motivation for your customer. Do not cut the importance of benefits short. Generating leads, both high in quantity and quality, is a marketer's most important objective. A successful lead generation engine is what keeps the funnel full of sales prospects while you sleep. Surprisingly, only 1 in 10 marketers feel their lead generation campaigns are effective. So what gives? There can be a lot of moving parts in any lead generation campaign, and oftentimes it's difficult to know which parts need fine-tuning. In this video, we're going to touch on the lead generation methods. There are 2 methods to be used: purchase email advertising and forum prospecting. Let's talk about purchase email advertising first. Email advertising, also known as email marketing, is the simplest yet most effective way to generate leads. Research from experience states that $1 invested in email marketing initiatives still yields roughly $44.25 return for marketers. This fact illuminates consumers' familiarity and comfort with email, and additionally how universal this marketing medium is. In this post, I would like to uncover some of the do's and don'ts of email marketing and some best practices to utilize for generating and nurturing new leads. Marketing automation software allows marketers to build out email marketing tracks from within the software. A marketing track is a collection of emails delivered over time for a specific type of buyer or a distinct area of interest. Let me illustrate by way of an example. If you were a marketing manager at an IT consulting firm, you might build out marketing tracks for individuals like the technical buyer, the financial buyer, and the end user. Additionally, you might build out marketing tracks for topics like data security, scalability infrastructure, and system backup. As the marketer, you're able to create and schedule these emails in advance, allowing you to more efficiently craft cohesive communication that will be highly valuable to your audience. Then, once your marketing tracks have been developed, you can quickly and easily place people into these correspondence streams either manually or based on user behavior triggers. This consistent and highly relevant email communication helps you build credibility and trust with leads. Additionally, it keeps your brand top of mind for when decision makers are ready to select a solution. When developing email marketing tracks geared at moving leads deeper into the sales funnel, there are a few design and copywriting elements that marketers should be mindful of. Below are a list of these tactics. 1. Subject line. The subject line is how leads determine if they're going to read your email, so spend time on thinking about ways you can improve your subject line. Some ideas are: create subject lines that clearly address your lead's business problems, personalize the subject line, and make the subject lines actionable like attend our webinar or download our latest ebook. 2. Brevity. Leads and prospects are bombarded with massive amounts of email every day, so keep your email concise and engaging. 3. Imagery. To quote a fellow inbound marketer, Amanda Sibley, the brain comprehends images 60,000 times faster than text. So by using images that reinforce your copy, you more quickly deliver your message to your intended audience. 4. Social integration. As marketers, we want our readers to be sharing our content with their network, and the best way to facilitate this is by incorporating social media sharing links into your email. Additionally, each recipient of the email will have their own favorite social network, so give them options to share on Google+, Facebook, Twitter, or LinkedIn. 5. CTA. To effectively move leads further into the sales funnel, you need to educate them on your product or service. The way to educate them is to have them consume your content, whether that content is an ebook, a webinar, case study, slide shares, or video. So in your email, you need to effectively advertise your CTA. Use action words like attend, download, register, read, and try now. Give them a next step to take after reading your email, like registering for an upcoming webinar. As for forum prospecting, new customers represent the lifeblood of a vital, growing company. As competition for new customers increases in every market and customers themselves become more savvy buyers, successful sales organizations must take their prospecting game to a higher level. Playing the so-called numbers game, high-volume cold calling, is no longer enough for increasing your yield of qualified prospects in today's commercial markets. High-performing sales professionals now take a strategic approach to their prospecting activities in order to generate a continuously flowing pipeline of qualified leads. Strategic prospecting helps salespeople to increase their prospecting productivity and especially increase their ratio of initial calls to qualified customer meetings by focusing their salespeople on offering what their prospects find valuable and different. The program provides a framework for operating effectively in today's hyper-competitive market, which is increasingly shaped by Web 2.0 social media tools. It also proposes a reliable prospecting method and skills, tools, and tactics for generating and prioritizing qualified leads, engaging potential prospects, securing meetings, and handling prospects' objections. Strategic prospecting is designed for salespeople operating in a competitive selling environment and actively developing their territory. Participants should bring a solid understanding of their organization's selling process and be able to move sales situations forward by consistently applying fundamental selling skills. Coming up next is to generate leads through social media. The biggest and most happening social media among us would definitely be Facebook. And so generating leads with Facebook is quite an easy task as long as you know the right way to use it. Start a Facebook group for your existing downlines and motivate them to bring their own downlines in. You can have your group be open so everyone will be able to see the content of your group. But you need to know there are pros and cons about having an open Facebook group. Besides a Facebook group, a WhatsApp group is essential too. Of course, it may not be as good as a Facebook group in visual, but it is good when it comes to interaction. Having a WhatsApp group is like having a small forum on your phone. You can interact with your group members anytime, anywhere, as long as there is an internet connection. There is no boundary, and it's easier access compared to Facebook groups. Hi, and thanks for choosing this video course. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to scale your online network marketing. For many people, the subject of recruiting is the death blow to their network marketing dreams. Does it have to be this way? Why do so many people join multi-level marketing organizations only to drop out in disgust within the first month? There is no denying this fact. Recruiting can be tough. The toughest thing about recruiting is not approaching people and discussing the opportunity. Your enthusiasm for the business will see you through any hesitancy in this area. Lack of interest and outright refusal on the part of your prospects, however, can demoralize you. Disappointment and discouragement can eat through your excitement for this business like rust through the hull of an aircraft carrier, and that's what sinks the bulk of us. Not rust, discouragement. How do you keep from becoming discouraged? Well, it's easy for people to say, keep your chin up, or keep trying. A positive attitude will see you through, but verbal encouragement can only get you so far. In order to grow your downlines, or in other words, recruiting, you may offer your support to them. Help your downlines that are more proactive to close sales on their behalf whenever they bring in a prospect. Once your downline inspires a prospect to join your organization, you need to support him until he gains his network marketing legs. You may even allow your downlines to duplicate your online system and train them to generate leads like you're doing. A new prospect needs to be encouraged, even babysat to a certain degree. Most importantly, a new associate needs to be appreciated. Let her know that she's a part of the team and that her individual development and success is both wanted and critical to the success of the organization. Reward her frequently with t-shirts or other inexpensive gifts for achieving predetermined levels of growth and sales volume. And of course, help her establish new goals and action plans. Have you ever walked into a new job and not been given the benefit of a trainer? How does it feel like when a boss tells you to get the job done but doesn't offer to tell you how to do it? That's how the new recruit feels when you sign him up and say, "Go do it, buddy, you can do it." This is not enough. Not everyone will share your enthusiasm, let alone succeed in this business. You need to train them to become one. But it's always the 5% to 10% of the serious action takers that will actively promote the online network marketing opportunity. In network marketing, you are not a supervisor, you're a mentor, and as a mentor, every word you utter and every act you commit will be observed and evaluated. Be careful what you do and how you act because your organization will develop into a mirror image of your personality. Spend time and effort with your immediate and serious downlines. As discussed above, people will not stick around if they can't see an opportunity for their personal reward. This may come as a shock to some, but people worth recruiting do not join multi-level marketing companies for you. They join for them, for themselves. And if you can't show them or they can't understand how to duplicate the techniques and successes you enjoy, then they will not stick around. Simplify everything you do. In your training sessions, break the business into bite-sized chunks. Recruiting, sales, and then recruiting again. Break each of these chunks into smaller morsels. For recruiting, make prospect lists, drop off video to prospects, return 2 days later and invite to meeting. If they haven't watched the video, pick it up anyway and move to the next prospect. For sales, use the product, demonstrate the product, hand out catalogs, and ask for orders. Most importantly, you can't rush things. Build one line at a time and set up one opportunity at a time. Don't be a frog leaping from one online network marketing company to another. Each business explored is a journey in itself, and rewards don't come fast. Your success in network marketing is like a rocket ship destined for the stars. In order to leave Earth, it must expend huge amounts of energy. Its progress is at first lumbering, even perilous. But as it rises and gains speed, the energy required to propel it into orbit decreases. Eventually, by maintaining a steady course and concerted effort, the rocket reaches the upper reaches of the Earth's atmosphere and gravitational pull. At that point, there is no stopping it from reaching the stars.